What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy here once again, MrRuidiaz. Glad to have y'all here. What are we doing here again? We are going to be watching another Jubille video, spectrum shit that they got going on. And it's about, Latinos. Do all Latinos think the same? And your boy is obviously Puerto Rico. Where is it? Right here. Boom. Puerto Rico gang. Puerto Rico type beat. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to check out this one. See if we all think the same. We got a couple people on the chat because obviously we do these lives. We are live right now on Twitch. So don't forget that. Most probably by the time this video comes up, we might be live. So finish this video and then come to the live stream, MrRuidiaz on Twitch. Also in the description, if you're a little bit too lazy, you just click that link and you just go. So I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So let's get on with the video. Let's get with the vibes and let's get it going. Invite 6 Latino people to see the range of their beliefs and values.
I celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
Hell yeah. I don't think I celebrate it as a Mexican person would, but I do celebrate it for sure. Why not? We celebrate anything. We have an excuse. We literally use anything as an excuse to celebrate anything, bro. We don't give a shit.
I used to work at bars and I would see like people who are not Mexican completely disrespecting such an important part of the history that I'm just like, I stay away from it.
Part of why I'm so turned off by like the whole concept of how we celebrate it in the US is that it's act really out of pocket and disrespectful and kind of make us feel like they were doing something special for us at the same time. And I was like, yo, I'm not even like Mexican.
Like, it doesn't mean anything.
You're celebrating, that's it, true.
And two, they have this concept that like, well, if more people are exposed to it, then that means that they'll accept us. And it's like, nah, that's not how that works.
Of like what it's about and what it is, the tradition and all that, it gets lost. So the idea is to know the tradition and how it works. It is kind of sad when you see other people trying to take your shit and not really celebrating or respecting how it goes.
And how I can teach other people.
Are they really accepting us? It's not really us. That's not who we are.
Yeah,
we don't all wear sombreros and have handlebar mustaches and eat tacos every day.
People assume I'm Mexican.
Usually people find out that I'm Hispanic.
Yeah, she doesn't even look Hispanic, bro. That's crazy. Me, I mean, I don't get called Mexican a lot. I do get called Mexican once in a while. It happens. It is what it is. I don't take it. I mean, it is kind of whack that people don't have no respect for other people, but I don't take no offense to it. It's whatever. I just correct the person. No, I'm Puerto Rican, bro. It's all fine. It's all good. I mean, the Mexican people are the homies. It's just what it is. So I don't take offense to it, but it does happen a lot. And I can definitely see how the people can get mad about it or just be like, yo, like that's ridiculous, bro. Like we don't go out our way to judge you guys or talk shit about you guys. And especially it's worse when they're like all you guys do is like get drunk, try to like put stuff together. Like, oh, like, I don't know, tacos. Tacos is a Mexican thing or some shit like that. Yeah, they'd be like, oh, like all you do is eat tacos and shit like that, you Mexican or whatever. Like there's levels to shit. You know what I'm saying? There's obviously levels to some shits. And yeah, some stuff, is disrespectful or whatever. The fuck is gonna stop that shit? How do I care? I truly don't care. Do I correct people? I mean, sometimes, again, I truly don't care. It's whatever. You just call me whatever you want to call me, bro. It's all fine. Literally. The way I'm trying to say it is like, if you want to be disrespectful, that's on you, bro. You're the one that looks bad, not me. Like, if you want, like, I'll correct you and let you know how it works, how it is, and then you go from there. If you should want to continue being a bozo or disrespectful as fuck, that's up to you, bro. Be a bozo and be disrespectful as fuck.
Or Mexican because of my name, but it's never because of my appearance, because I'm paler, I have blonde hair. People just assume that all Mexicans are dark and shorter and like have dark hair, but the reality is like Mexicans come in all sorts of colors, just like America.
I go explain like, there's a whole continent, like there's like many countries and, and a lot of Latinos are from the US, like we're the largest minority. We didn't all just come, last week. We've been here.
Yeah,
so
facts.
It's just ignorance.
I super hear that because like, I remember on my third day in my first school here in the US, this kid in the locker room was like, so what part of Mexico is Colombia in? And I was just like, so for my third world country, they teach us the effing world, but out here, apparently in like the Silicon Valley, you guys don't get a map.
That is true. It's kind of ridiculous. And like, you see it now too. They're crying right now about the whole critical race theory or whatever the fuck it is. They're literally crying over that shit. These motherfuckers cry over everything instead of trying to learn. Like, why don't you want to expand your freaking South? learn more about the world, learn more about everything. Like, that's so ridiculous. Literally, it's not just food. I know the food be slapping, it's pretty dope, but it's not just food. Trust me, it's really not just that.
Speaking my native language in public.
Oh my God, todo el tiempo.
2,
Hell yeah.
1,
Everybody can suck my dick.
go.
Yo hablo español 24/7. I don't give a shit about it. Wait, why?
Since I've moved to the Bay, I've had Mexican, Salvadorian, and Honduran parents and students literally act as if they don't understand me because I speak in a Black Spanish vernacular. I'm just at the point where I'm just like, I'm tired of like acting as if our language is uneducated or acting as if our language.
Yeah, but they're different. No, you can't. Why are you getting mad at that? Like, our languages are different. Puerto Rican Spanish is like so different from everybody else's Spanish. Mexican Spanish is so different from Spaniard Spanish. You know, like, why? Yeah, like, there is some things to this. Like, I don't know why she's getting so pressed. I would have to see some examples of what she's talking about, but like, yeah, relax. I don't think you need to get pressed because like people, there is different sets of Spanish. There really is.
Just like comes from nothing. Our language comes from literally everything.
Even though I'm not fluent in Spanish, I'm conversational, I still speak it at work. Like, and all my customers, they come to me relieved, like when they find out that I can communicate to them in Spanish.
Always.
And even though I'm not fluent, I do, however, see a little dishonor kind of when I go visit family.
Well, I mean, like for me and my.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Look, man, you should in a way, because like if you have parents that speak Spanish, they should like go out of the way to hammer that in you. Not just because you're Hispanic and you should know Spanish, it's because you should know more than one language. It's so good to be bilingual. It's so good to be trilingual, whatever the hell. It's good to have another language. It's like picking up a different skill. Sorry, my bad. It's like picking up a different skill. You know, having another set of language, you know, Spanish, English, whatever it is, it helps you at the end. So not just because you're Hispanic or Latino, you should just know Spanish. You should just be bilingual regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, yeah, I understand the feeling of dishonor, but I feel like you shouldn't be really worried about it because of your family. Your family's gonna fuck with you regardless. Like, especially a Hispanic family household. Yeah, some of them are a little bit more machista and whatnot, but they're still gonna fuck with you because that's just how it is. Hispanic families, we just try our best to love each other, even with all our problems and all our messes. But I would definitely try my best for my kid to know a couple languages, at least anything that I know, anything that can further themselves in the future or help them and whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Not just, you know, for the aspect of like, hey, you're Hispanic, you should know Spanish. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should definitely be bilingual, trilingual, whatever it is. Learn languages, learn a lot of the world. Learn something, bro. Travel the world. That's what I'm doing, baby.
In Spanish, and then I went to school, lost it, and then I've regained it as I've gotten older. But like for me, I live in a fairly conservative area.
Same.
Like people have Confederacy tattoos. It can be really intense, you know what I mean? And for me, there is still a little bit of that fear.
I love that.
I'm too problematic, bro. That's my problem. I'm just too problematic, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll be in the bitch like, yo, ¿qué es lo que está pasando, mi brother? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? I would literally find the only person that speaks bilingual or Spanish or is Hispanic or not and just go off, bro. Just go off. But again, it's just because I'm very problematic, so I don't know, bro. I find it funny when someone says speak American. Yeah, that's so fucking ridiculous. The thing that's so ridiculous about that whole thing though is like America is like the whole thing. We're in like North America, right? So America map. Like, it's not just one fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why this shit is popping up, but yeah. All this is America though. All this. This is North America, Central America, South America. You know what I'm saying? So when you say speak American, what are you trying to say? You're trying to say English, or you're trying to say Mexican Spanish, or you're trying to say Portuguese. What do they speak over here in Canada? Is it French? I think it is. I don't know. Puerto Rican Spanish. Like, what is it that you're saying? Haitian, which it's not a language, it's Creole, right? Am I getting that wrong? wrong. I'm sorry if I'm not. But yeah, like all this is America. Like when you say speak American, you gotta be more specific, my guy. Like, come on. Word Latinx is offensive to me. Not really, but I find it a little bit ridiculous. Like Latino, Latina, like the word is already both. Like I don't understand what more do you want to be. Like I feel like it's already inclusive as it is. Like why is it? Yeah, Latin. It's already there. It categorizes both of them. Like I don't understand why you need a Latinx. But again, I don't care. All right, I don't care. I don't understand the purpose of it because it's already there. But I don't care to the point that if you want to use it, that's fine, bro. Like you do you live you. It's good with me. I don't give a shit. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. Hey, that's it. That's all I can say. I love the memes though, like the people that make like garbage ass memes about like the whole like Latinx is like a racial slur to me and shit like that. Just call me a racial slur. I find them funny on both sides. Just saying. All right, so a person of Latin American origin or descent used as a gender neutral or non-binary alternative to Latino or Latina. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's there. Oh, she thinks it's offensive? Why? Oof.
I kind of like have a bigger problem with the word Hispanic. While I'm not in love with the word Latinx, like I really do love that it's inclusive of all genders. I'm waiting for the point where there will be another term because it just doesn't sit right.
So I call myself.
Why though? Like, what the fuck? Also, if I gotta say this all the time because people get confused. Hispanic, I believe, is that you were literally born in like the motherland or whatever. Like if you were born in like South America or Central America type of shit, right? That's what being Hispanic is. Like if like me, I'm Hispanic because I was born in Puerto Rico and I live over here, right? When you're Latino, it means that you're of Hispanic descent, but you know you were born in the States, or you weren't born in your country. Like for example, if you're Mexican, you were born in United States. You're Latino. There's a difference.
A Latina. I'm proud to be a Latina. Now, I have very dear friends who are non-binary, and they request that I call them Latinx. Of course, I'm going to honor that, and I am glad that there is a term that they embrace, but I don't think I should have to change mine.
I think people are gonna call themselves what they want, and they've been doing that forever. I think it's the fact that when we say Latino or Latina, we are excluding trans people in our language. Like our language is powerful, and I
why
think that,
though?
I know what you're saying because I've had this conversation with like my parents and my aunts. Like it's worth a tiny bit of discomfort to include trans people.
But I don't understand though. Like, wouldn't they be included? No disrespect. Once again, like you want to make words, use words. Like I don't care. All good. I'm with that. But like, how do you exclude them though? Because like I feel like if you are a woman at birth and you decided to like change yourself to, well, not change yourself, like what you felt like you were supposed to be a boy, or you are a boy, or whatever, you transition to that, right? Wouldn't you fall on Latino? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, help me understand this. Like, obviously maybe nobody in the chat might know about this right now, but if like in the comments, like help me understand why it should be like that. Like, why isn't that, like, why can't you just use the term of what, like, you are? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of that, so I can't really speak on it like that. Spanking your child is not child abuse. No, it's not.
Oh, man.
That's a very, I don't know if they asked other people this question, but that's a very, what's the word for that? Stereotypical question.
1, go.
How hard?
Exactly.
I think that's the thing. We gotta talk about that.
Oh man.
My parents are not gonna like that I went right here.
I am a teacher. Like Latinos are, at least my Latino parents that I see in my schools are so quick to like, the kid could just say something back, like finish a sentence for the parent. The parent's like, blah, dale un manoplazo en la cara. And it's like, but why though? Because I see this other kid who's white and it's out here wildin'.
I spanked my kids maybe twice their whole life, a little bit. It wasn't even like that much. I remember the one time my mom spanked me and it stayed with me. I don't recommend it.
Yo, she cute, bro. I've been holding that in, but goddamn, she a MILF. I gotta stop. Hold up.
I'm not here like pro spanking, but I think it should be, it's somebody's right to a certain point.
I think that some of, you know, my family members who haven't had the privileges of education and the kind of lifestyle that I have don't have that space. Because I remember when I first got to the
my God, I'm about to get hit, boys.
US, like in Colombia.
Yo, every time she pops up, I'm like, damn. Whew, I gotta stop.
Like, one, we're a very violent country. And I think a lot of what we see is just that being replicated into our families. But there was a certain point where my mom was gonna smack me like that. Like, I would like talk back to her and she just, and when I was like 13, I just grabbed her hand midair one time. And I was like, you know, we're not doing it like this anymore. And I think a lot of that was coming from my American side.
Spanking to me is a tool that...
Wait, hold on. This man said he blamed him, like, what is it, reciprocating back to his parents on being American, like as in like, oh my God, like, what is it called? United States American type of dude? What the fuck? I mean, that is some white kid behavior though, but like, a little bit of spanking is necessary. I don't know, bro.
It's like, if they're old enough to have a conversation about what they did wrong, then have the conversation. Yeah. And if they're not old enough to understand what they did wrong, then why would you hit them?
Spanking is the hardest thing to do. I agree with you, but spanking is the hardest thing to do.
I feel connected with my culture.
Fuck yeah. Woo! Hell yeah. I rep that shit higher than anything, bro. God damn. Oh, I like that everybody agreed. Yeah, kinda. I like that.
You guys remember in the movie Selena when they're in the van and Abraham is talking to Selena?
Yeah.
You know, and he's saying like, being Mexican American is hard. You know, you have to be twice as Mexican for the Mexicans, twice as American for the Americans. You know, and it's exhausting. Yeah. And that's more or less where I am right now. And that's why I moved completely away from national identities. Like, that's why I don't identify as Mexican, because to Mexicans who are from Mexico, I'm not Mexican enough.
That's another thing that I also have an issue with, is just because I'm paler, I'm güera, I get thrown into that white supremacist kind of category.
Oh, that is tough. That is tough. That is tough. I've never gotten that. Thank goodness. Oh my God, that would be so tough. I would lose my shit. I would. I don't know what to tell you, bro. What?
Literally, it destroys me mentally. Like,
oh no, I believe you, bro.
It's just no one
Fuck
has
that.
the right to tell you what you are or assume what you are, and it's really just frustrating.
I don't know if it's because it's like Puerto Rican people and shit like that. That's like different. But like, I've never had that issue of like having to like, you know, feel like the way I look fucks around with like my experience with my people or my shit like that. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Not even here. But the thing is, because I'm from Puerto Rico, I was there for 17 years of my life. So I come with that experience at hand. I don't come with the experience over here. I'm Hispanic, not Latino, you know what I'm saying? So it's different. I'm built different. I always tell you this shit, guys, and you guys don't understand that I'm literally, truly built different. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm just doing me, and I'm going to do me. That's the thing, though. Once again, I'm just built different. It's what happened to me, though. I don't know. I think that was pretty cool. That was pretty dope. I fucked with that, really. All I can say is, you know, remember to like and subscribe this video, and you have yourself a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe and stay beautiful. Peace.